Cricket has given us unforgettable victories. But sometimes, the greatest stories begin when defeat seems certain, moments when's almost gone, and history was rewritten.
Australia were 91 for 7. Chasing 292, defeat looked certain. Glenn Maxwell was battling cramps and could barely move. Afghanistan were on the verge of a historic victory. Then, Maxwell produced a miracle. 201 not out. Australia won. One man, one innings, one of cricket's greatest comebacks. England needed 359 to win. At 286 for 9, still needing 73 runs, Australia were 1 wicket away from victory. The Ashes seemed lost. But Ben Stokes refused to surrender. Then Stokes produced the innings of a lifetime. A breathtaking 135 not out. England completed the impossible chase. From certain defeat to one of the greatest Test comebacks ever. India were bowled out for 171 runs. Australia enforced the follow-on. Trailing by 274 runs, defeat seemed inevitable. Then VVS Laxman produced a masterpiece, 281 runs. Rahul Dravid answered with a heroic 180. From follow-on victims to winners by 171 runs. The greatest Test comeback cricket has ever seen. Australia posted a staggering 434 for 4. No team had ever chased more in ODI history. The match looked over. Then Herschel Gibbs launched an unbelievable counterattack. 175 runs of pure destruction. They reached 438 for 9 and completed the greatest ODI chase cricket has ever seen. India were 17 for 5. The World Cup dream was slipping away. Then Kapil Dev unleashed one of cricket's greatest rescue acts, an unbeaten 175, lifting India to 266 for 8. Zimbabwe were beaten. India's campaign survived, and the road to the 1983 World Cup triumph remained alive. England were 135 for 7, still trailing Australia by 227 runs after the follow-on. Victory seemed impossible. Then, Ian Botham launched one of cricket's greatest counterattacks, an unbeaten 149 from just 148 balls. England surged to 356, setting Australia 130 to win. Australia collapsed for just 111. England won by 18 runs, one of cricket's greatest miracles. England piled up 325 for 5 at Lord's. India at 146 for 5. The trophy was slipping away. But 2 young stars refused to surrender. Yuvraj Singh blasted 69. Kaif remained unbeaten on 87 as India chased down 326. Then came the iconic moment. Sourav Ganguly waving his shirt from the Lord's balcony. Sri Lanka needed 304 to win in Durban. At 226 for 9, Sri Lanka were 1 wicket from defeat. Kusal Perera unleashed one of the greatest test innings ever played. An unbeaten 153, added a record unbeaten 78-run last wicket stand with Vishwa Fernando. Sri Lanka reached 304 for 9. A 1-wicket victory. A historic chase.
Australia set a target of 418. No team had ever chased more. West Indies were still 165 for 4. Then Sarwan made 105, and Chanderpaul added 104. West Indies reached 418 for 7, a 3-wicket win. Still the highest successful chase in Test cricket history.
India had posted 176. South Africa were 151 for 4. Just 30 runs needed from 30 balls. Their win probability had soared to 92%. The World Cup was theirs. Then India produced a miracle. Bumrah, Hardik, Arshdeep. South Africa collapsed. India won by 7 runs. One of the greatest World Cup final comebacks ever.
When all hope seems lost, legends are born. Which comeback amazed you the most? Subscribable Cricket Stories.